I'm here at Drakensberg Sun Resort, and oh my god, look at this view. If you're a nature lover, this is where you need to be. Okay, it's visa free for Ghanaians. All you need is a passport, a yellow fever card, pack your bags, get some cash, board a plane, come to South Africa.
Hey guys, welcome to another edition of my YouTube channel. Today, we are talking all things South Africa. In case you haven't heard, Ghanaians can now visit South Africa visa-free for 90 days. Shout out to South Africa Tourism for putting you on this experience. In this video, I'm going to be telling you everything you need to know to enjoy this visa-free experience right from Ghana to South Africa. If you're ready, let's get right into it. In 2019, when I visited South Africa for the first time, I had to go through this stressful visa application process. Currently, as of November 2023, Ghanaians can now visit South Africa visa-free. Can I just carry my bags, book my flight, and just visit South Africa? No. Here are the things you need to have on you to be able to enjoy this visa-free experience. Number one, you need a valid Ghanaian passport. Okay, that is most important. The next thing is to have a yellow fever vaccination card. Yes, very important. I said in my last video that traveling within Africa, yellow fever passports are equally important as your ECOWAS passport. And so these two things are the most important things you need to have on you. So aside your passport and yellow fever card, here are other documents you need to have on you. The first thing is a return ticket. So because it's visa free, you always have to have a return ticket from Ghana to South Africa and from South Africa to Ghana. You need to have a return ticket as part of the documents that you need. The next thing is to have your proof of accommodation. Where are you staying? Where is the address? That is also very important. The next thing is to have an itinerary. Okay, what are you doing in South Africa? These are the three main documents you need aside your passport and your yellow fever card. Now, these are very important because immigration is going to ask you for this, especially if it's your first time. The next thing to know is how can you navigate immigration hassle-free? Okay, supposing it's your first time visiting South Africa, here are some of the questions that will be asked when you get to an immigration desk. Number one, where are you staying? So they want to know your proof of accommodation or your proof of residence. Are you staying with a friend? Are you staying at a hotel? Whatever your accommodation plans are, you need to show proof of where you are staying. If you have an Airbnb, you can show that information may be printed or on your phone to the immigration officer. The next thing is how long are you staying? Okay, so now because it's visa free, they need to know if you return to your country after visiting for whatever reason you are visiting for. Supposing you are coming for tourism for whatever duration you are staying, you need to indicate that you are going to return to your country. So how long are you staying? Is it 1 week? Is it 5 days? Supposing you're a first time visitor, I would advise you stay for up to 2 weeks maximum. Yes, I'm saying this because a friend of mine, upon his first visit to South Africa, he decided to stay for a month, and the immigration officer got so curious about this. They decided to give him just 2 weeks, and they told him he has to return by this date. So if it's your first time visiting South Africa, I advise you stay for maximum 2 weeks so you don't raise any suspicions. The next question that will be asked by an immigration officer might probably be, what is your purpose of visits? So probably you are visiting for tourism, you need to state that in your response. And then they might follow up and ask you, you have like a travel itinerary? And you can also provide that. So these questions are asked on rare occasions. So these are some of the common questions immigration officers in South Africa will ask you. Sometimes if you're staying for like a long duration, they might ask you for your proof of funds. It's possible they might ask you for that. So probably you should have a proof of your funds, probably like a bank statement or something to show you have enough money to cover your stay within this period of time. Now, these questions are rare. However, it's dependent on the immigration officer and on how long you are staying on your visits. There are some tips and tricks you need to know to be able to enjoy your stay in South Africa. Number one, if you are traveling with foreign currency, make sure to change your money right upon your arrival. Okay, I tried to change dollars in the city. It was quite hard to find forex bureaus around, so I advise you to change your money the moment you arrive and you are cleared for immigration. The sockets in South Africa are mostly 3 round pins. So if you are visiting South Africa, make sure to carry on you a universal adapter, and this would help you be able to use the electricity connection in South Africa. Now I'm saying this because the sockets in South Africa are the European type, so they are mostly 3 round pins or 2 round pins adapters. So make sure you have this travel adapter on you. When you get there without this, you have to purchase some. So make sure to have a travel adapter on you, and this would really come in handy to help you. The next thing is, when is the best time to visit South Africa? Now, to the best of my knowledge, South Africa has 2 seasons, winter and then summer. Summer starts from between about October to somewhere May. So the best time to visit South Africa is between from like October up until like May. Then winter starts from somewhere June to about August. Best time to visit South Africa, from my experience, is between October to somewhere April, and you have the best experience during this time. Let's talk about transportation in South Africa. There are so many forms of transportation in South Africa. There are Ubers or hill riding apps. There's a train system. There are local taxis around. But then I advise you to stick to Ubers. Your best is to use hill riding apps like Uber and then Bolt to move around. A lot of people keep saying South Africa is not safe, that there's a lot of crimes, there's a lot of killing, there's A, B, C, D going on. And I get it. Yes, every country has crime issues. Even in Ghana, we've had issues where people got shot on the street, there were mysterious killings. It cut across every country, okay? But one thing I keep telling people is, always try to keep yourself safe. And one thing you should know, don't try to dress flashy. If you're walking on the street, avoid side bags, avoid trying to look bougie to impress. If you look rich or if you look luxurious, you might attract these thieves or armed robberies on the street. Your phone might get snatched, might be mugged, or something worse can happen to you. When I was in East Africa, specifically in Nairobi, someone's smartphone got snatched right in front of me. So it's not only in South Africa, even in Ghana, your phone might even get snatched while in traffic. So avoid dressing flashy, avoid going out at night alone, and most importantly, avoid using your smartphone when you're on your way out. The next thing is, you might probably be asking things to do in South Africa. There are so many activities I would recommend for Ghanaians. Now, South Africa is not only Johannesburg or Cape Town. There are so many other suburbs, there are so many other provinces in South Africa that I got to experience. Aside Joburg, we have KwaZulu Natal, we have the Drakensberg, we have Clarence Free State, Mpumalanga, there's Durban, there's even Cape Town, there's Pretoria. Yes, there are so many places with so many activities like bungee jumping, like quad biking. If you have any questions on things to do, I have a separate post linked above for you to check out. One thing I love so much about South Africa is the meat dishes. Yes, South Africans, I think, have the best steak delicacies in Africa. If you have a certain, I would advise you try their lamb steak, their beef steak, or anything that comes with meat. Is delicious. You will love it. And food is mostly affordable, and I advise you to try most of their local dishes. These are the most important things you need to know before visiting South Africa. Book your flight, pack your bags, get your required documents ready, and let me see you exploring South Africa. Thank you for sticking around. As always, make sure to like, share this video. This might help someone. And don't forget to subscribe. Until my next video, it's bye for now.